Hey, welcome back to the show. Today's agenda is going to be prep for a king-size rustic bed build. So what I'm actually doing is just kind of preparing the posts, the boards for the headboard today. I'm going to try to get all my wood stained and ready to be assembled. So we might not do anything too exciting today. However, every day is exciting when you're not normally. I haven't made a video in a while because I have a gigantic workload. It's extremely hard to juggle all of this and putting YouTube videos up. However, I've invested enough time into YouTube that I think I'm just going to keep chiseling away at it. So what I've decided to do is give you guys daily videos of small portions of all my projects, and that way you don't have to waste a whole bunch of time watching a full-length video. You can just stop in for a quick 5, maybe 10 minutes, check on progress. Maybe you're in the middle of a project that I'm currently doing as well. Get some insight, maybe some ideas, or vice versa. Give me some insight or give me some ideas. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Prep for the king-size bed. There's one thing you want to remember when you're staining and doing it the way I'm doing it, is when you get that stain on your rag and you put it down onto the wood, you want to keep moving. You don't want to just kind of drop it and stop, otherwise you're going to have a big spot that's darker than the rest, and it's not always easy to blend it in. So if you can, just keep your hand moving. Sometimes I even will just do a swipe like this and then just start doing circles where I start or where I ended, just to help blend in a little bit. And then you get a nice, good, consistent stain. And of course you are going to get some darker spots on some of the wood where the wood will suck it in a little bit more. And remember too, softer woods are also going to absorb more stain, so it's going to get a little bit darker than hardwoods. I'm using pine for this bed, and it's absorbing the stain fairly well, but at the same time it's not really getting too dark, but I am using that golden oak stain, which is lighter, and I'm doing that on purpose because generally it's going to be a little bit darker than what you think it's going to be with your softer woods. And you can always go darker too if you don't like how light it is. So here we got most of our headboard and footboard boards stained. These are going to be the back, obviously the posts, and I have a couple strips cut here, which you're going to see what we're about to do with that. I'm going 84 inches for the middle in between the two posts, because that gives me enough room for when I put in my dressers. It's going to be wide enough for the king mattress to fit in with a little bit of wiggle room, or comforter tuck-in room is what I like to call it. So check it out. So where I'm at in the next step is I'm going to be taking a 3/4 inch flat bit, sinking a hole about 2 inches in for my leg bolt, because I want my head to be able to go through that without hitting any of the outside and causing any tear out. And then what I can do is I can pound a dowel in there to cover that up so it's a nice finish. I go to about the flat or the taper of the bit. That'll be plenty deep. Just like that. And when you screw that in, that'll slide right in there. And then this is just big enough for a wooden dowel to pound in, and it'll be perfect. Time-lapse subscription intermission. Hey, if you guys have found this video helpful so far, and if you haven't already, please take a second, subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to ring the notification bell to stay updated on project progress. So this is what it looks like. We have our skeleton of our headboard. Our holes here, as you see, that'll fit a dowel in there nicely. We'll plug that up. What I just did was took a little strip here and glued and pin nailed it, because now what I'm gonna do is take our center boards and they're gonna slide in here nice and snug. Oh, just like this. Now it has that back to rest up against and support it. And once I get those in and fastened, I'll take another strip, run it up the front side like that to support it from coming out this way. And also it hides that cut too. The nice thing about this is all rough sawn lumber. These middle seams aren't going to line up perfect, so there's going to be little gaps. So my plan is, which will match this perfect, is I'll just take a few of these pieces and cover up each seam and give it kind of that board and batten look. I think that's what that's called. But that's where we're at for today. Getting pulled off of this project, we got to drop some trees. So tomorrow we'll put all the boards on the headboard. We'll get the footboard put together. We'll see the final project on that, and then we'll get to assembling the centers, which are going to have 3 drawers in each. So that's a little technical, however, still simple, still not normal, and still feasible. So, thanks for watching with me, folks.